Hi, I'm Sally Thibault, and in this video today we're going to be tapping on any guilt you might have about taking time out for yourself. You know, we're masters sometimes of being able to make all sorts of excuses and reasons why we can't take time for ourselves. I'm too busy, I've got too much to do, what will happen if I take some time out? All those things. But oftentimes the underneath all that is not feeling that you're worthy of taking time out, and the guilt can sometimes be overwhelming. So I want you just to measure on a scale of 1 to 10 how comfortable you feel in taking time out for yourself. And I want you to just measure any emotion you have around it. You know, I feel guilty about it. There's so much to do. What will happen if I take time out for myself? What will people think? What will people say? Just see if there's any of those words around them. And I want you then to just go measure how strong some of those statements are. We might use those in the tapping script. So if I take time out for myself, I feel guilty. How strong is that? If I take time out for myself, what will people think? If I take time out for myself, there's probably going to be something that happens. Measure your level of guilt and overwhelm that you feel, and the strong emotion. Okay, let's just start. Even though I know I should take time out for myself, but I feel so guilty, I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though when I take time out for myself, I just feel so guilty. There's just so much to do. I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though I know I should take time out for myself, but there's so much to do. What will the others think? I'm not sure I feel good enough about taking time out for myself. I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Tapping. It's too hard to take time out for myself. There's so much to do. What if I take time out and everything falls apart? I feel guilty if I take time out. I'm trying to balance everything. All this guilt about taking time out for myself. I can always find an excuse. Something always happens. I'm not sure I can take time out for myself. I've got so much to do. I don't feel right in taking time out for myself. What if something happens? I'm not sure I feel okay with taking time out for myself. Maybe I feel guilty. Maybe I don't really value myself. I just feel so much guilt about taking time out for myself. Just take a deep breath and let it go. Now what I want you to do is to measure on a scale of 1 to 10 how comfortable you now feel with taking time out for yourself. Just measure that. What we want to do is to get you right up to a level 10. You know what? I am going to take time out for myself and I feel really good about this. But if you've still got some lingering doubts, switch the video off. See if you can find what the reason is. The words that really resonate with you. And what we want to do is get to no guilt and you feel totally confident about taking time out for yourself. All right, we're going to move on to the next section, what we call a reframe round. So once you kind of got that, yep, I'm going to take time for myself, we're going to really lock it in, okay? So let's start with what we call a reframe round, but don't go into this until you feel really, yep, I'm okay. I can take time out for myself. Okay, even though in the past, I haven't felt comfortable with taking time for myself, I choose now to put my needs first. Even though in the past, I've perhaps used excuses, not put myself first, and I know how detrimental it is. I choose now to feel good about putting myself first. Even though in the past, it's been hard for me to put myself first, I choose now to release that feeling and embrace my own self-care. Okay, tapping. I choose to embrace my own self-care. I choose to be okay with this. I choose to be okay with putting myself first. I choose to be okay with this. I choose to accept that putting myself first is really good for the family. I choose to release any and all guilt. I choose to really believe that this is the right thing for me to do. I choose to take time for myself every day. Take a deep breath and let it go. I hope this has helped. I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye for now.